What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sabotage, and if you keep following the crowd, if you keep following what everyone else is doing, one day you're gonna wake up and be like, what the fuck? Where am I? What did I do with my life?
Look, you know how the pagan chit chat goes. I like R's and V's and O's.
When you give somebody else the controller to your life, you're gonna get played, son. You shouldn't follow the crowd because everyone is doing what's best for them. Everyone is looking out for themselves. And some people are just doing what they think is fun, but that's not for you though. We're all human, we all want validation, and we don't want to feel lonely. Let's say I'm over there in the corner, I want to try some drugs. I'm gonna bring my boy over with me. I'm gonna peer pressure him into doing it so I don't feel as lonely, I don't feel as insecure about it. The thing about that is that people are just looking out for what's best for them. They're not looking out for you. They don't really care about you. They just want to feel better for themselves. There are people in the world that are going to give you advice and peer pressure you into doing good things in the world, but for most people, they just don't want to feel lonely, they don't want to feel weird in their own spot, and they just want to feel like, hey, I'm doing the right thing and I have this person with me, so I feel a bit more secure. A lot of peer pressure just comes down to people being codependent and scared. The reason I'm talking about this right now is because I had to make a decision recently where everyone was going that way and low-key I was going that way, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in university, and this semester I had the choice between being online, like remote at home, or being in person on campus. Because of the I've actually never stepped on campus or been in person. I've always been online, and the reason I chose it here was just because I wanted to have more free time. Everybody I knew from my school was going in person. Nobody wanted to stay back, and everyone just wanted to be in person, have those experiences. And at the beginning, I was having mad FOMO. I was like, did I make the wrong decision? Did I choose the wrong thing? But the thing about FOMO is that you should only have it when you're not doing anything. When you're not doing anything that's more important. Being at home right now means that I have more time for YouTube, more time to focus on myself, and I don't really have to think about school as much. So do I regret staying at home? Hell not. It was what was best for me. Not best for all my friends, you know, they're probably having great experiences, enjoying themselves, but for me personally, to focus on YouTube, to focus on everything, it was just better. And for you, I want you to stop being an NPC. Make your own decisions and take control of your life. Imagine you're in GTA cruising down the street and you're 6'4", you see an NPC. Dude, look over to the NPC in the street. Hell nah. Half the time you're running these NPCs over. You're punching these NPCs. You do not give a fuck about the NPCs. So why the fuck would you want to be one? When you're a bandwagon and you're just doing what everyone else is doing, you are a gray piece of shit and you have no personality. Nowadays, we really don't have to think for ourselves. If we have a question, we Google it, we get the answer in like 2 seconds. If you search up a controversial topic, someone else's article is already out there telling you what to think. You really don't have to think about anything at all, and that's how you become a carbon copy of somebody else. But here's the thing, if you're copying somebody, how could you be the greatest? I know there's some part of you that wants to be the greatest at something, so if you're copying somebody, how could you be better than the original? That doesn't make any fucking sense. You need to figure out who you are, and that means thinking for yourself for once. Think about how you act and think in different situations and become a unique person. Don't be a fucking bland-ass square-ass motherfucker like everybody else. Another reason you shouldn't follow the crowd is because most people are lost. They're just going with the flow. They're probably as lost as you, so you following them is benefiting you in no way. People will put on facades and act like they know what's going on, but really, they're just faking it. They're just fucking around. And that's exactly why you should believe that you can be right. I'm not saying believe that you're right all the time because that's arrogant, that's egotistical, and that's all weird shit. But believe that you can be right sometimes. We all have that insecure part of ourselves. It's like, how could I be right? If you have the confidence to take risks, you know, when everyone's going that direction, you're going that direction, you're gonna find different ways to do things. You're gonna find better ways to do things. Think about it. The most successful people today have done something in an unorthodox way, some way that no one else has thought of. It's not about the 5 million people going that way, it's about that one person taking a risk going that way, alright? So if you believe in yourself, you don't need to follow other people. And that's really all I wanted to say. If you made it this far, you was a motherfucking GOAT, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!
I laugh on my own. Got all the tea and I'm hotting it up. I need a shade mansion or rooms.